Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this Durga Puja makeup look. This is the daytime version and this is also the Indian version of it. I have tried to keep this look really simple so that all of you can attempt it. I've not even used any eyeshadows, at least for the daytime look. So yeah, if you want to know how to achieve this really simple but bold Durga Puja look, this one's actually for Shashti. I mean, you can wear it any day you want. I am calling it the Shashti one because we are going to transition from simple to glam. If you want to know how I go from a simple daytime look to a glam look at night, then please keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these Durga Puja looks because I am doing a series. So yeah, let's jump into the video now. Firstly, we are going to be applying sunscreen. I'm using the one by FabIndia. It has an SPF of 45 plus, and since it's a daytime look, you need sunscreen. Next, I'm going to use the Faces All-Time Pro Primer. This is going to make our base really smooth and poreless. It really fills into the pores and gives that blurring effect. Also, it will help to keep your makeup long lasting throughout the day because you do need to wear it all day and all night. So after that's done, we're going to move on to foundation, for which I'm going to use the Loreal True Match foundation in the shade Golden Beige. I'm just taking almost 2 pumps of it and I'm going to dot it all over my face, and then using the Purplle beauty sponge, I'm going to blend everything out. I'm making sure to take my time with the blending so that our base looks really nice and flawless. I'm using a brush to blend out my neck because I find it really easier and less time consuming. For concealer, I'm going in with 2 different concealers. Firstly, I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige, and this is going to act as a correcting concealer. So this needs to be the exact skin shade that you are, so it cancels out any darkness that you have on your face or any blemishes. Then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this is going to act as a brightening concealer, so I'm going to put it all over the areas that we concealed. Now I'm also blending it out using the Purplle beauty sponge. Now for powder, I'm going to go in with the Fit Me loose powder as usual because this gives a really airbrushed finish to the face and it really gives a lot of coverage as well. I have not found a compact powder which is as good as this, or a loose powder which is as good as this. So if you want to invest in something for puja, this is what you need to be investing in. This is so good. It actually compares to high-end banana powders as well. I'm dusting off the bake. If you are an oily skin type, you can keep it for 10 to 15 minutes so that it really sets your makeup. Now for brows, I'm going to use the Innisfree eyebrow pencil in Espresso Brown, and it also comes with a spoolie on the other side, which is really good. I'm going to show this side of my brows because I need to fill in this side more now that the hairs are growing back, because I did kind of go over the top when I plucked my brows. So this is what I do. I basically create hair-like strokes throughout the whole brows and I keep on brushing continuously. For eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Spotlight palette, and I'm going to take this really pretty rose gold pearly sort of shade and I'm going to put it all over my eyelids using my fingers. This is actually a highlighter. Now using the Wet n Wild contour powder, we're going to use it as a transition shade to give some depth to our eye look. So I'm going in with a fluffy blending brush and I'm just going over the outer corner as well as the crease of my eye to give it some dimension. I'm also going in with a large fluffy blending brush just to blend out everything. Now I'm going to use the Purplle I Spy High Tech Liquid Liner. I actually got this in PR, which I still can't believe. This is a really new type of eyeliner. I have never used an eyeliner design like this before. It was a little tricky to maneuver at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. You just need to know the correct angle because that's how it's made, so that you can, get your eyeliner really sharp without having to bend your hands in a certain way or a certain angle. So I'm just making a nice wing for the daytime, and then I'm gonna use the Stay Quirky Badass kajal, and I'm just gonna tightline my upper as well as lower waterline. But when I'm gonna go into my lower waterline, I'm gonna make sure that I don't go all the way. I just feel like it suits my eye shape if I go 1/3 of the way. It just brings out my eyes while giving them a lot of boldness and definition. I'm also smoking that out using a pencil brush. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes using an eyelash curler, and you should definitely do this step if you want your lashes to look really plump. For mascara, I'm going in with the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. This is waterproof, which is exactly what we need because you don't know what time it might start raining because the weather here is very unpredictable. So just use a waterproof mascara. We are not going to be wearing any falsies because it is the daytime. So make sure you apply loads and loads of mascara on your eyelashes. Now we're going to move back onto the face, and I'm going to use this Fit Me compact powder in the shade 330 Toffee. This I'll be using as a very light bronzer because it is, again, the daytime. You don't want anything to look too harsh or out of place, but this will just give the definition that your face needs without making it look very obvious. And a compact powder is also really easy to blend out compared to an actual contour powder. So just go over your usual points that you want to bronze or contour. Now I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Pearlescent Pink. This has tiny shimmer particles in it, which really helps to make your face glow without making it look very glittery. I'm applying it on the apples of my cheeks as well as on my nose to make it look like I have a flushed from within sort of thing going on. And now we're just gonna set our face because you want this makeup to last throughout the day. Look who came to say hi. She is so camera conscious. I cannot get her to stay in one place for the camera. But look how cute she is. Moving on to highlighter, I'm going to use the Smashbox Spotlight palette again for my highlighter. I'm going to use the second shade this time, and I'm just going to put it on the usual points of my face that I want to highlight. So I'm going over all the high points of my face, and as usual I'm going to go in with a beauty sponge once again just to make everything look like skin because it is real life and you don't want anything to look like it's too out of place or too harsh. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Blur India lipstick in I'm Sorry Are You Vodka. This is a nice nude pink shade, but if you layer it up, it can look really neon pink. So I'm going to add a small little layer of this. I love how innovative their shade names are and the overall vibe of the brand in general. I will be leaving the links to the brand in the description box below if you want to check them out. They're doing an amazing job. Do support them. Now for the finishing touch, I will be adding a bindi and I also will be adding some jewelry. I'm adding these earrings. I don't remember where I got these from, but they really go with this outfit. And this is look 1, basically the daytime look for Shashti. After this, we will be moving on to the nighttime look, and I've already changed my outfit and everything. First, we're gonna amp up the eyes a little bit more. So for that, I'm using the Swiss Beauty Liquid Eyeshadow in the number 4 variant. This is a really pretty pearly, iridescent, yet champagne-y shade. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just creating like a half cut crease with it, allowing it to dry, and then I'm going to take that same bronzer from Wet n Wild and I'm adding a little more dimension to our eyes. But that was not enough, so I went in with the Maybelline Nudes palette and took this black shade from it just to add it to the outer corners for more dimension so that it ties the look together, or else it was really looking incomplete. You don't want your outer corner to be light and your inner corner to be darker. So now I'm just brushing the edges through with a blending brush so that everything looks really blended out, and also darkening my eyeliner using that same liquid liner by Purplle. and I kind of went overboard with the liner, also made some mistakes, so ended up creating a really dramatic wing. But it's okay, we'll manage. It's pujo after all, come on, who's not dramatic? Also adding some kajal and adding some falsies, which are very natural. Now I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild bronzer once again for my face to add more depth to the face, because we used a really light bronzer in the daytime. So I'm adding some more color to the face. Also for blush, I'm just going in with the same blush and intensifying it a little bit more. Now going in with the banana powder from that same palette, I'm going to put it under my eyes so that our eyes look really brightened up and airbrushed, because we are tired throughout the day and the makeup must have worn off a little bit. Again, just swiping everything off immediately after I applied it. Now again, we're gonna set our face, because now it's all night of panel hopping. Re-intensifying the highlighter, and then I'm gonna go in with this lipstick from Nykaa. It's the shade Maharani from their liquid matte lipstick range, and this really goes with the look. You can use any lip color that you want. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can definitely pair it up with anything Indian as well. It would still look really good. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.